Y'all gotta excuse us. We super excited because they just closed on their house. What a journey. What a journey. They have been connected to my page and following me for a long time. They were in my credit program recently, and then you said, hey, Keyona, you want to buy a house? We gave them a game plan, and one of them, I'm not going to say who, was like, do you actually think this is possible for us? And I was like, no, it's really possible. You just have to work the plan. So they worked the plan, obviously. Show them the keys. Show them the keys. Ow! Okay. A lot going on, but y'all did it together, and I'm so proud of y'all. So how was your experience purchasing a home? I'll start with you, Jeanette.
The experience with you has been amazing because anytime we reached out, you were always there. Like, your responses were very prompt. You never made me feel less than or stupid for asking you a question. You were always kind and super helpful, and you were very inviting. So I just felt like, let me call Keyona. I could trust you. I just knew that this process was like everything that I needed it to be like, and you are our advocate. Everything that we needed you to be like, that was you. So you were more than a realtor for us. So.
And that's the thing, you know, when you purchase in a house, that is the biggest financial transaction that most people will ever make. So you want to work with somebody that you trust and that you know is going to always protect your best interest no matter what. We'll go to war for you. We'll go to bat for you. And going to be there every step of the way.
So I was the one that was very doubtful in the beginning. Buying a house was something that I always wanted to do. It was a dream of mine. Being a first generation home buyer was something that it was big for me. And so I was the one that was like, do you think this is something we can really do? It was difficult because I doubted myself. I doubted the process. But Keyona, you were there to kind of help us through. I was constantly texting you. I was like, I'm just so thankful for you. You know, it worked out, and so I'm so happy.
Y'all went from basically watching these videos to being here
On the
credit videos, yes. And then y'all got in the program. Yeah. Shout out to all the silent supporters that eventually is going to become loud supporters.
Yeah. And now what we do is we tell people about the program.
Yes.
And we show people our story.
Like, hey, it works.
So, yeah.
Not only does it work to help the credit score, but it also works to lead you to homeownership, you know, and that's the goal. So for me, it was just so much bigger than just being like, hey, I can fix your credit. It was like, hey, do you have a goal? Let's work towards this goal. And I give my hats off to y'all for working the plan. Okay, because y'all had a game plan that had a couple steps in there. But to put in the work to make that goal happen, there's a lot of people that want to be a homeowner, but a lot of people don't want to make those sacrifices it takes, which means facing your credit things that you need to face, saving your money, working extra, whatever you have to do to make that happen. So y'all did that. And y'all didn't just get a home. Y'all got a brand new house. Okay. What piece of advice from your personal experience would you say you would like to give? Jeanette.
Stay the course, because even though we did have a plan, yes, like things came up even in the midst of having the plan. And so like there were some times where I did feel discouraged, but I still put one foot in front of the other, even in the midst of. So I would say even when those things happen, even though you have the plan, like things can still come up, but just still continue to press on.
Press on.
If it doesn't work out initially with the home that you fall in love with or that you want, like Keyona said, that just may mean that that's not the house for you. Just as well as Keyona will be your advocate, you have to be an advocate for yourself.
So what are you most excited about? So you got those keys now. All right. You got them keys, moving into your brand new house.
I'm most excited about the home ownership, the space, and the 90s cookout.
The 90s cookout? All right. So what about you? What are you most excited about?
Being able to have a garden. I've always planted plants and stuff on my porch or my balcony. I'm also just excited to be able to come home. And I did a lot of moving growing up, and so I'm excited to just plant our feet.
Oh, I don't know why that kind of got me a little teary. like I had a client one time and he said, I can actually unpack a box. He would move so much that he never ever fully unpacked. So he was like, I can actually unpack and feel like I'm home versus always been on edge. Like I got to put in my notice, or they might give me a 60-day notice at any time or anything. So to actually have a place to call home is so important. And just do what you want to do in your own house. I'm so thankful for you all for sharing the story. And I'm thankful that you all chose me to work with you all. It has been amazing. And you all have officially have the keys to your new house. And we're going to go take some pictures. We can eat some cake. And y'all, they even got me a gift. That's so sweet. I love it. Thanks for sharing y'all journey. And I wish you all many, many, many more years in your beautiful home. All right.